This is Prep Game of the Week, sponsored by Missoula Bone and Joint, MontanaMotorMall.com, Fast Trip Conoco, and Les Schwab Tire.
Welcome to Prep Game of the Week at Big Sky Stadium, where the Big Sky Eagles are hosting the Billings Broncs in what should be an excellent game. The Broncs are 3-2, and the Big Sky Eagles are 2-3. Joining me as always, Tim Roscoe, former Frenchtown legendary coach with a 32 years at the Bronc helm, 26 conference championships and 4 state championships to his credit. Coach, big game tonight. 2 clubs that are fairly close in record, but playoffs on the line. 2 quarterbacks that are really the key, I think, to the offenses tonight.
And I think both ball clubs, Bob, they've got a lot of tradition. They've been in the playoffs. They know how to win. This is a critical game for both, and I think it's going to be a great football game.
Now looking at the Bronc quarterback, Matt Plaster, he's 6'4", 200 pounds, definitely a leader on the team. He's a senior. Watching him warm up and looking at his stats, he's one of the big factors in the game tonight. And
it looks like he can run the ball as well as throw it. Big kid, and it's going to be fun to see him play.
And Matt, Andrew Gardenier for the Eagles also has had a good year. Coulter Giannicaro has come on at the running back spot for the Eagles, and the Eagles like to run the ball, but yet they can throw too.
Yeah, and they're going to be a handful for the Broncs to contain tonight. They seem to always find a way to make big plays, and both competitors very talented, and again, they're going to be fun to watch too. This should be a great football game.
And another factor we should discuss, Garrison Petzel, number 57 for the Broncs, has committed to the Grizzlies early here in the season. He starts both ways, 6'4", 250 pounds, offensive tackle and defensive end. He is a real force inside. So, Coach, what's it like when you have that kind of player on a team? Obviously, he's a leader, but he's a kind of player that can take over a game.
Yeah, and, definitely run behind him offensively, and he's going to be the focus defensively too, I'm sure, and he is a horse.
Well, it'll be fun to watch that develop too. So we'll be back with the opening kickoff right after this. Well, the Big Sky Eagles won the toss and they have deferred. The Billings Broncs have elected to receive. They'll be receiving from the south end. No wind tonight. Jim Selstad will be kicking off for the Eagles as he has all year. Back to return. This is Junior, short kick though, and it's going to be fielded at the 10-yard line. Junior Bergen on the return up to the 20-yard line. And in on the tackle for the Eagles was Hunter Meinzen there. Good tackle by Meinzen. We'll set the offense for you for the Broncs. We mentioned Matt Plaster at quarterback, and he's a good one. He had one game against Skyview where he was 100% completions, 15 for 15 in that game. Running back is Gunnar Haig. He's a senior 200-pounder. You see the line, also a very big line. We'll set them again here in a minute. Back to throw early and deep. That's to Junior Bergen, and it's incomplete. Well defensed by the Eagles. Again, to finish out the offensive starters for the Broncs. Feltz, it's a senior at center. Winter and Hope at the guards. Poltz, the commit to the Grizz at tackle. Kyle Smith at the other tackle. The 2 Bergen cousins are at the wideouts. Matt Everson, a senior, and Eliason at the slots. 2nd and 10 here. Quick toss into the slot, and it's complete for 8 yards. We'll look at the defense now for the Eagles. The front is Selstad, Anders, Unger, and Allen. Linebackers Holland, Swanson, and Everett. They've been starting most of the year now, all year. Corners are Gardenier, the quarterback, Davin Lincoln, Ben Mail, and Jet Rebish at safeties. 3rd and 4 here. Wanted to throw, and he's harassed. Gets away, and he's going to be complete. Might be a first down. They're going to say yes.
Boy, what a great catch on that, Coach.
Yeah, and you know,
and getting his feet down before he went out of bounds.
And it took the whole play to get it done. He had to string that out, and a good job by really the quarterback to get that done, Matt Plaster, to make the first down work out.
Yeah, he escaped too on that scramble. 1st and 10, ball on the 43.
Little counter look here with the fly sweep. It's not going to get much, though. The Eagles with good defense there.
Jet Rebish up, making the play defensively for Big Sky.
Wyatt Shin also in on that stop.
2nd and 9 now. Ball on the 44-yard line. The Bronx come out, trips to the left, split right.
Eagles blitz this time over the middle, and they pick it up. First down. Well done by the Bronx. On the reception was Max Everson. He's a senior. Good route by him.
Pick up a first down. Ball's on the 44. Big Sky 44-yard line. 1st and 10.
Little quick pass to the outside. And it'll be positive yards. That's Junior Bergen again on that.
Plaster doing a nice job for Billings Senior, getting the ball to the receivers.
Just short of the first down. He's going to give him 9 yards on that, but there is a flag. It looks like this is going to come back. Going to visit with the Eagles here. Captains tonight for the Eagles. They're visiting with
Bob Toshoff, the referee.
Wyatt Shin. So that'll help the Eagles' cause. Wyatt Shin accepted the fouls for the Eagle.
So repeat, first down. Be first and about 14 for Billings Senior. Trips right, split left.
Quick pass this time down the sidelines, incomplete.
Boy, nice coverage out there.
It'll be 2nd and long now, coming back. It's kind of interesting, Tim, how they bring the plays in. It's called in from the sideline with cards. The quarterback coaches signaling it in, then they make a quick huddle with the, I'm guessing that's the count with the line, and then they break a quick huddle. Little razzle-dazzle there. Dive play really off tackle, and he picks up about 8 yards on that. Little misdirection. It works out. Zane Holland on the tackle for the Eagles.
Andrew Gardner up on the first hit on that.
It'll be 3rd and 4 when they come out of this. And again, quick calls from the sideline in.
The Billings Bronx on the move. Quick break from the huddle. Jumbo set. Nice job, Jet Rebish.
Kind of their form of the quick huddle and inside handoff. Switching the quarterbacks here. Wildcat offense, basically.
4th and about 2.
And short yardage, going to pick up a first down. It'll be close, though. They may measure this. Looked like he got the surge, but it'll depend on the spot. Now their normal or starting quarterback, Matt Plaster, checks in. Again, that was a bit of a wildcat look there. Tim, did you like the wildcat there?
Yeah, I think hustling up to the line of scrimmage and trying to catch the Eagle defense before they could get aligned was part of that picture.
And of course the Eagles run a lot of wildcat as well. Straight drop here. Good hustle by the Eagles to make Matt have to redirect, and they bring him down. That was led by Quentin Allen, who started it off, helped by his teammate Zane Holland.
Yeah, Zane made a nice open field tackle. He's a load at 6'1", 6'4", over 200 pounds.
Steve Resner helping us out with spotting tonight. Thanks for Coach Resner coming up and giving us a hand.
2nd and 10 for senior.
Little swing pass, a double pass opportunity. That was a backward throw, but they're going to run out of it. Lots of Eagles on that stop. Everett Fred helping out with that. Primarily there on the final stop. Although Zane Holland was in the area too. Quentin Allen also helping out.
3rd and 5.
Defense for the Eagles. Unger up front.
Senior comes out, trips to the left, split right.
Allen at the DN position on the right side. Play action, and he's going to scoop it up and catch it. That's Junior Bergen again. He is real quick.
Boy, he made a great dig out reception.
Michael Allen, excuse me.
The ball was thrown very low. Got it scooped up and made a couple nice moves getting the ball upfield for a 1st and 10. Billings senior. Ball on about the 29-yard line. Excuse me, 24.
Down to the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. That is a 24-yard touchdown.
Boy, that ball was right on the money.
Yeah, that was thrown to Orrin Nash Bergen. Good catch by Orrin. 24-yard TD.
So the Bronx strike first blood here.
7:35 left in the first quarter.
Break of the huddle for the PAT.
This is Seth D'Ambrosia to kick the PAT for the Bronx. Good snap, good hold, and it is good. So they take a 7-0 advantage at 7:35 here on Prep Game of the Week. We'll be back in 1 minute. Back to action, Austin Conway to kick off for the Bronx. Back to receive for the Eagles. Lorengo back to receive along with Jet Rebish, and Jet, very quick back there. We'll see if they kick away from Jet. He's a junior, but one of the faster players on the Eagles team.
And definitely a threat with a football.
It's a good kick. And this is Blitz on the return, and a good return by him. He almost broke it. He's down to the 50.
He was one step from being gone. Nice field position for Big Sky.
Yeah, that Blitz Lorengo almost went all the way. 7:27 now. The Eagles will take over. And again on offense now, Giannicaro at running back, Andrew Gardner at quarterback. Fred Everett at the slot receiver, Wyatt Shin at the other slot. Brandon Donahue at center, Selstead at guard, Walks at the other guard, Unger and Heron at tackles. Flink and Ben Mayle at the wide receivers.
1st and 10 now, right real close to the 50-yard line.
Inside handoff to Giannicaro. He picks up about 4 yards almost. On the defense for the Bronx, Pulse number 57, the big senior who we mentioned committed to UM, is up front. He's 250 pounds. His nose tackle is Zach Winter at 230, Harmon at 190 at D end, along with Dotzel at the other D end, a junior at 240. Giannicaro again over the right side. Matt Evenson is the will linebacker tonight. Gunnar Haig is the Mike backer for the Bronx. At corners we got Bergen and the other cousin Bergen, Junior and Orrin. At weak safety, Wright, Conway at the free safety, and John Mikulski at strong safety for the Bronx.
3rd and a short 2 now for the Eagles.
This is quarterback keeper here, Andrew, on the run and a first down. Good job by Andrew there.
The Eagles on the move. Pick up 1st and 10. Ball be spotted right on the 33.
Andrew did a nice job on that run, Coach. It was run all the way, and he took off.
Yeah, when he turned it upfield, got right in the seam.
We mentioned the Eagles like the Wildcat offense, but staying with Andrew at quarterback here. Well, this is Giannicaro on the Wildcat, so correction there, and he gets good yardage. Tackled by number 23 for the Bronx. That's Harmon Morgan.
Nice job by Coulter after the first hit, keeping the feet driving, and picks up another 3. Reminds me of that older brother.
Yeah. I'm guessing he's here tonight watching, helping out. Grizzlies on the road tonight, getting ready for Sac State. Handoff here over to the right side, and good fill by the Bronx as they not much there.
Chet Rebish with the carry. Pickup of about 1, maybe a little bit more. 2nd and a long 9.
Looks like a blitz coming here by the Bronx, and they do as the Eagles are in the Wildcat. Coach, I get a sense that the Bronx are thinking about just blitzing that Wildcat offense.
It sure did on that play.
And you know, if you think about it, it might be a good way to run that because they're figuring it's a run, not a throw, so they're just going to go ahead and rush the attack. See if they stay with that plan here.
Well, if Big Sky can pick up the blitz, they're going to hurt them.
Check out of the Wildcat now, and they go with Andrew at quarterback. He's going to scramble, and he doesn't get much. He's brought down. That's Harmon Morgan again on the tackle. Harmon's had a big night early here. 5:23 here in the first quarter.
3rd and 9 for the Eagles. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Garrison Petzel also having a big night up front, and we can't overstate how impressive he looks up front at 256.4.
The Eagles twins to both sides.
Another blitz coming here, and there are flags. See if they got encroachment here or if the Eagles went a little early. Referee tonight, Bob Toshoff, signaling the call here. Encroachment on the Bronx. It'll be 3rd and almost 5, not quite.
And Bob, of course, Big Sky in 4-down territory, and that helped a lot.
No backs here. Andrew on his own, looking to throw. Little pump fake, and it's caught, but good defense.
Looks like it's real close to enough. Maybe a little bit short.
That was Haig Gunner on the stop for the Bronx. 4th and 1. They'll go for it, likely here. Four minutes and 10 seconds.
Certainly got to think that the Bronx are anticipating run here.
Load up the left side, it looks like, and the Bronx are coming on a blitz. Giannicaro falls forward for what looks like a first down. It is. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 11. Great night for a football game, Missoula County Stadium.
Perfect football weather.
No wind.
Clock's running at a little under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Wyatt Shin goes wide right for the Eagles. Ben Mayle on the left side. Play action. Andrew wants to throw. Incomplete at the 1 yard line. That was intended for Everett Fred.
A very effective receiver and target for Big Sky this year. Playing both sides of the ball.
Everett Fred, one of Andrew's favorite targets this year. Usually very sure-handed, by the way.
And has had a couple of great receptions early in the season. That first game, I believe, Coach, that was impressive.
He's averaging 21 yards. He's got almost 200 yards on the season catching the ball.
2nd and 10.
Two touchdowns, by the way, on the year. We're going to get a timeout here by the Eagles, so we will step aside and take a break. Good action here at Missoula County Stadium with Prep Game of the Week. Back right after this. Back to action after the timeout by the Eagles. Really a critical, important series here for the Eagles. They're in the red zone. It's second and a first down they can get. Here's a reverse. Jet Rebish, and it's well diagnosed by the Bronx. They chase him down. He gets good yardage, though.
What a great effort. You know, he was hit twice, spun out of the second one, and picked up another 3 yards. Nice job.
Yeah, and good job by the Bronx to run him down, and they were all over it. But you got, as you mentioned, Tim, he just second and third effort by Jet.
Yeah. Third down at about 4 yards.
Of course,
ball spotted on the 10.
Steve Resner would credit that as being a wrestler, all that toughness that got him those yards, I'm thinking.
I'm sure.
Third down here. Blitz again. Inside handoff. Coulter. Not quite a first down. He's going to be just a hair short.
Boy, Bob, a nice job by the Eagles' offensive line up front early.
Fourth and 1 coming back. Wow, play of the game right here.
Yeah, this is an important one for Big Sky.
There's been some big ones already, but this one for the Eagles is one, and both teams really. This is a big play here. 4th and 1. They can get a first down without scoring. Dive, Janicaro over the right side. He's in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Big Sky.
Touchdown, a 2-yard touchdown.
With 2:04.
2:04
in the first. So the Eagles answer.
And give that front line really a lot of credit for the Eagles. That's Selstead and Heron opening that lineup. The PAT is good, and we are knotted up. Knotted up 7-7. Draven Lincoln drills it through, and we are all tied up. We'll be back with more action right after this. We are all knotted up 7-7 at Missoula County Stadium. Big Sky Eagles, Billings Bronx.
2:04 here left in the first quarter.
Jim Selstead to kick off.
Low
kick, and it's going to go into the end zone. It won't be returned.
I really thought he was going to take that on the bounce and fly with it.
Oren Nash Bergen was the intended return man there, but as you mentioned, it'll hit the end zone, so it'll be dead. Matt Plaster ready to take his offense down the field. We mentioned that he had a real effective quarterback as a senior. With Skyview, he was 15 for 15 throwing the ball. Perfect on the night against Skyview earlier this year. Quick pass, and this one's complete.
Oh, he is quick.
Yeah, junior down the sideline, and he's still running. Super quick. That is a 60-yard reception and run.
Oh, he broke out of 2 of them.
Oren Bergen on that one. Good job.
Big play, Billings senior.
Orrin is a junior, 5'6", 140-pounder, and you can see his speed there.
52-yard reception down deep into Eagles territory.
150 in the first quarter here.
Ball's on the 29-yard line.
Gunnar Hagen, the backfield, and he's going to run here over the left side. Good fill by the Eagles. That was Quentin Allen on the tackle for the Eagles.
Short gain, second and about 8.
Quentin is playing defensive end for the Eagles. He's had an active night as well. He's a senior.
Senior comes out, twins, right, split left.
There's a flag on this. Looks like a procedure penalty on the Bronx. Probably coming back. He was tackled by Jet Rebish and Quentin Allen.
A double leg takedown by Jet. We've seen a lot of those. Certainly a sure open field tackler.
You can see the officials conferring there, and we'll see if they accept the penalty or decline it. It is a procedure, and they're going to take it.
Illegal formation. 5-yard penalty. Assessed against Billings Senior.
Chatting with Chris Murdoch, the head coach of the Bronx before the game. He's very pleased with the play of his quarterback, Matt Plaster. Feels like his team is really coming along in the season, and they're in the playoff hunt, by the way. Good defense by the Eagles. Matt this time throws one up, and it's going to be intercepted. That is Wyatt Shin on the interception, and he scrambles around, brings it almost to the 20-yard line.
Boy, Bob, great pressure by Christian Unger, number 53. Matter of fact, he almost had him sacked, and Plaster got the ball off, and Big Sky picks it.
Yeah, might have made a bit of a mistake there, threw the ball up, and Wyatt Shin able to bring it down for the big turnover.
Great pressure by Unger.
So 45 seconds here in the first quarter left. Andrew Gardenier at quarterback. Shotgun. Quick toss to Giannicaro on the right side. Oh, and he's going to get 9 yards.
Nice effort. Nice play.
He really stretches that defense. Everybody had to run over there.
Yes, it does. And you know, when he gets north-south, boy, he just turns it on. He really reminds me of Levi, his older brother, when he runs the ball, especially when he gets into the second level. 9
yards, so it'll be 2nd and 1. 37 seconds now in the first quarter. Handoff again. This is
Jet Rebish.
Jet.
It looks like he got it.
He did. Official spotted in front of the stick, so first down. Clock will start when the chains reset. Wyatt Shin brings the play in from offensive coordinator Dan Nile. Play action, little counter here actually. Giannicaro and the Bronx are all over that.
Little crossbuck motion in the backfield.
Petzel on the tackle along with his teammates. Zach Winter helping him out. Inside, Zach's the nose guard. And that will be the end of the first quarter. We are at 7-7, an exciting game as we expected. And we'll be back after this message from our sponsors. We're back to second quarter action now. Eagles with the ball after the turnover by the Bronx on an interception. Looking deep here, and then he checks off and comes underneath, and a big hit. But he pops right back up, and it's incomplete.
I think Coulter saw that coming.
And he stuck in there. Harmon Morgan, who's been very active tonight, delivered the hit.
So 3rd down and 9 for Big Sky. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Passing down for the Eagles. Andrew's going to roll a halfway across and throw it complete. But it's short of the first down. Good defense there. That was to Ben Mayle on the catch, but it'll be short. They'll have to punt. It'll be 4th and 5.
I think our first punt of the game.
And keep in mind how dangerous the Broncs are on these returns. This is Oren on the return, Oren Bergen. And he's gonna drop it actually at the 30. Break some tackles.
Boy, holy cow.
Eagles rally and get him down, but he almost went down the sideline there, Coach. Hank Palin on the tackle for the Eagles. He saved one, Coach, because he might have been gone if it wouldn't have been for that tackle.
That's what I thought too. Hank Palin, nice open field tackle.
Shotgun now.
1st and 10, Billings Senior.
Inside handoff. Ball is loose. The Eagles say they have it. And they do. The officials agree. Fumble.
Boy, what a big turnover.
That's 2 of them in that end of the field. But that's really sets them up almost in the red zone, Coach.
Big break for Big Sky. 1st and 10 on the 32.
So Andrew setting up here at the 30, almost the yard line. Back to pass. Down the left side, going for it all early. Just overthrows his intended receiver, Ben Mayle.
Ben was stretched out on that.
Not a bad idea to go for it after the turnover. 10:55 here in the second. We're all tied 7-7. Definitely want to thank our sponsors tonight, MontanaMotorMall.com, Les Schwab Tire, Missoula Bone and Joint, and Fast Trip Conoco, helping us out with these telecasts. Andrew on the carry over the left side. He picks up 5.
I like that double tight slot. Kind of a power set.
Max Evenson on the tackle for the Broncs.
3rd and 5 now for Big Sky.
Little fly sweep here. Jet Rebish. Good defense by the Broncs.
Close to a first down.
Gunnar Haig on the tackle.
Fourth and about a foot.
Wildcat. Janet Carroll stumbles forward.
What a great effort.
He took a big hit at the end of that, but he got the first down, as you mentioned, Coach.
Boy, he just ran out of that shoestring tackle and picked up the first down. Clock's moving here with a little under 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. The Eagles come out, 3 receivers left, 1 right. Everett Fred to the right.
Blitz by the Broncs, big one over everybody was coming, and the Eagles get it off, and it's complete.
Nice job, Everett Fred. Little curl back inside, and then curled it back outside after the reception, and almost broke the tackle for a score.
9:31, Eagles with a chance to Chance to go up here if they can score off the turnovers, and those turnovers have been key, Coach.
Just what we thought, Bob, that this was going to be a battle.
Wildcat here, and it's a handoff over to Rebish. He's trying to run the whole sideline, but a good tackle on the corner. Actually, a great tackle on the corner. Elias Wright made that tackle.
Touchdown saving tackle.
Jet with that speed tried to outrun it, but they ran him down.
So 2nd and goal for Big Sky. Ball's on the 7-yard line.
9 minutes, lots of time in the quarter. Wildcat, Giannicaro. He's running to the corner, and he's
there.
Got a chance.
He is there.
Touchdown. That is a 7-yard TD by Giannicaro.
Boy, he just turned. He hit another gear on that.
Well, the Wildcat worked out for him.
He was going to take it upfield and then bounced it out and turned it on.
Jim Selstad to kick the PAT, and he is
good
again. So they are up 14-7 in a great game as we expected, and it's not been a disappointment whatsoever. We'll be back with more action after this. Back to action, and it is an exciting affair in Missoula County Stadium. Eagles lead 14-7. Bronx favored by a bit coming in, and the Eagles have really played well off of turnovers to take the lead 14-7. And turnovers have made the difference for the Eagles so far.
Actually ended up being a great kickoff right into the corner, and the ball was fielded, and nice coverage by Big Sky.
That was Hank Palin on the tackle. Good job by him.
He's had a couple of nice plays.
8:44 now. Lots of time for the Bronx to get back into the game. We mentioned the turnovers. They've had an interception and a fumble. The fumble led to the touchdown off the Wildcat by Giannicaro to score.
Billings Senior deep in their own territory on the 13-yard line.
Inside handoff by the Bronx, and a nice run here.
Looks like a pickup of about 5 yards.
That's Gunnar Haig.
6. 2nd and 6.
Another handoff. This time the quarterback's going to fake it and keep it. That's Matt on the carry, and every Eagle on that side helping to make the tackle.
Boy, just, nice defensive pursuit by Big Sky.
Dylan Allen on the primary stop there.
They fly to the football defensively.
Haig has 67 yards rushing against Skyview.
Boy, a big down for Billings Senior right here, 3rd and 1. Quick.
Here's your
quick power set.
That's their short yardage formation, and there was a whistle prior to the snap, I believe.
It's a good thing that somebody got a shoestring tackle in there. He broke that. He'd have been gone.
I think they had an offside on the Eagles there, so it'll be a first down. I'm thinking they lined up in the neutral zone there, Coach, and gives them a free first down.
The change move. 1st and 10, Billings Senior.
The speedster, Oren Bergen, is split wide right. Always a threat. The handoff inside. That's Haig on the carry. Gets about 4 or 5.
Christian Unger, number 53, actually had him in the backfield, and he ran out of it.
Clock's running at 7:05 now.
Little fly motion coming back.
Little counter look too off that. They're going to go sweep to the left side. Brought down at the 50-yard line.
The secondary had a tough time on this side finding the football and finally rallied to it.
Brady Tavish on the tackle.
Nice pickup for Billings Senior. Ball on the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. The Broncs are on the move.
Three-man rush. Now they bring a linebacker. This is complete.
Boy, Plaster threaded the needle on that, right on the line.
Well, we mentioned he's a real tall quarterback at 6'4", so he can see over that line. And he does have a strong arm, Coach.
2nd and very short for Big Sky, about a foot.
Eagles,
actually a great throwing down, Bob.
Eagles stay with a three-man front here, 4 linebackers. And they're going to whistle this dead. There's a flag for procedure, I believe, on the Broncs.
Yeah, that would have been a great opportunity for Senior to line up in that jumbo set and have a little play action pass.
2nd and about 6 here. Quick throw over the middle, and it's caught and then fumbled. And they're saying it's incomplete. They're waving it off that he bobbled it, and it's incomplete. Quick call and probably a good call by the side judge there. Very decisive.
3rd and 6, long 5 for Billings Senior. Very close to midfield. Twins both sides. Boy, what a grab.
Little out pattern that time, and that's Orrin Nash Bergen on the catch and a 1st down.
Nice hands.
He's so efficient and quick.
And the ball was right on the line. A really nice throw by Plaster.
5:55 left in the half.
1st and 10, Billings Senior on the 39.
They have all 3 of their timeouts left.
Trips to the left here, a little quick hitch.
Flanker screen, and the ball went loose.
He lost the ball.
Eagles have the ball, and this will be the 3rd turnover now.
He stripped him on the tackle. Holy cow.
2 fumbles and an interception. The Eagles are dancing right now off the turnover.
Another big turnover right when Billings Senior was moving the football. Actually, they did a great job of executing that play and completing the pass.
And they were moving the ball well down the field.
It almost looked like he got stripped. Looked like a hand came in. So the Big Sky Eagles, 1st and 10, going the other way. Trips right.
Inside handoff to Janet Carroll. He powers for 6 yards, maybe 7 yards.
Nice job, Coulter.
Tackled by Gunnar Haig. Gunner's going both ways tonight.
Boy, when Coulter gets into heavy traffic, he just lowers the pad level and cranks it up.
Andrew brings the play across from Dan Nile.
2nd and about 3 for Big Sky. Trips to the right, split left.
Hand off to Janet Carroll. They're going to just run the ball here, Coach, and try to run the clock. Good tackle that time by Matt Evenson for the Broncs.
Boy, and that big horse, number 57, right in the thick of it.
Yeah, Petzel has done a nice job tonight. 3rd and about almost 3 coming back. Clock is running at 4:40.
And really Big Sky doing a great job of keeping him out of the backfield.
Ben Mail, wide left.
Chet Revich with the ball.
He gets a 1st down. Depends on the spot. It looked like he had it. It'll be on the side judge's spot, though. Looks like he's got it. Clock will run after they set the chains. 4:15 now and counting.
Boy, Bob, a big turnover for Big Sky.
Yeah, the turnovers, it's really been that half, and that'll be, I'm sure, what Chris Murdoch will talk to his team about at halftime of these turnovers that they've suffered.
They were on the move.
They're going deep here, gonna take a shot down the left side. It's intercepted.
Boy,
there's a turnover. There's a turnover for the Bronx, and that was Junior Bergen on the interception. So they're gonna get a chance to answer back.
The ball thrown just a little bit short to Ben Mayo.
The Eagles might have reached in and got a little aggressive there, but it can't blame them on one hand, and Bronx take advantage.
Really a nice defensive play by the Billings senior corner. So Billings senior, 1st and 10, coming back the other way. What about the 21-yard line?
Inside handoff. Gets about 5 out of the deal.
Jet Reevich coming up from a safety position, putting a lick on him. 2nd and 5 for senior.
3:25 and counting. Bronx not in a particular hurry here. Again, the plays come off the sideline. Then I think he gives the snap count to the line, and they break the mini huddle. Another whistle here, so this will stop the clock, and it's a timeout by Chris Murdoch. He wants to visit with the team a bit, so we will step aside and hear from our sponsors back after this. Back to action after the Bronx took a timeout with 3:10. They're trailing 7-14 to the Eagles. Quick pass here on the swing pass. And he's going to run down the sideline, down to the 35-yard line. That is Gunnar Haig on the catch and run. Good job by Gunnar there. Nice tackle by Brady Tabish on the corner, by the way.
Boy, what a great way of getting the ball right out on the corner immediately. Defense just has to rally, fly to the ball.
Plenty of time for the Bronx reverse here, and you can see it coming, and good block by the quarterback.
They got him.
Excellent play. Excellent play by the Eagles, and that is Max Andrus on the tackle. Good job by Max. Max is the nose guard, keep in mind, and he did not get fooled on that reverse. Tim, you got to love it when your nose guard does that, huh?
Boy, I'll tell you what, he took a great angle of the football.
2nd and 20 almost. Nearly 20 here. Looking deep. Checks it back, and it's caught, and he's running down the sideline for about 15 yards almost.
Boy, what a nice one-handed reception.
Matt Evenson on the catch. Good job by Matt.
Plaster does a nice, he gets such a soft touch, puts the ball right in there.
He stayed calm. He wanted to go deep, and then he checked back underneath and made a pretty good play out of it, but there's a flag in the area of holding here. We'll see what they call.
But at 6'4", I think he's got a pretty good view of the field.
It is holding. That'll hurt the Bronx. So this will come back, and that was a helpful play to them prior to the penalty.
So they are backed up deep.
They're calling it 2nd and 25 on the scoreboard. Quick pass on a little wide receiver screen.
Boy, a great open field tackle out there. See if we can get a number here.
Yeah, not much going there. It looked like it was Sean Hunsby on the tackle.
Nice job.
Again, thanks to Steve Resner, our spotter tonight, helping us out. Looks like we've got another timeout here by the Bronx as they're going to talk about it at 1:33. We will step aside and hear from our sponsors. Back with more after this. Well, the Bronx with the timeout. We're back with 1:42 here in the second quarter.
Third and halfway to Florence.
3rd and 25. This is a screen, and not much there. Good try, but excellent tackle by the Eagles. That was Dayton Evans on the tackle.
Actually, I like that call. Big Sky just did a really nice job of defending it.
And the Eagles are going to take a timeout here. We'll keep it here as we look at their huddle here, Tim. What, they want to save time because the Bronx are going to have to punt it here. Any thoughts on whether Coach is going to go after this punt or just set up a return? What would you think?
Boy, you know what? I would definitely go after it, put some pressure on him, and field the ball. Even if they fair catch it, they're going to end up with really good field position.
The only thing that could go wrong here is if they get a rough in the punter, but I'm sure they're going to talk about that. Don't rough the kicker here. But other than that, like you said, if they get a block, it would be huge for their team, and if they get a return at all, that would really help their field position. And of course, the Bronx are probably talking about those scenarios as well. So we'll watch it unfold here.
They should have the ball close to midfield with close to a minute and a half. Plenty of time.
Austin Conway is your punter, by the way. And back to return for the Eagles, Ben Mayle. See if they rush the punter here. And they do. He gets it off very high.
Short. Senior gets a couple of good bounces.
Down to the 45, so the Eagles will have it there with 1:14. Good field position, though, as you mentioned, Coach.
Boy, just the name of the game. Field position. And Big Sky really has had, this first half has had great field position.
Well, the Eagles had one turnover there on the last drive off the interception, and the Bronx had 3. That's really been the difference in the game.
The Eagles come out 3 receivers right, 1 left.
They're going to throw again deep, and now he checks back into the middle. It's complete for a first down, 18-yard pickup.
Everett Fred.
So the Eagles are definitely looking for some points here with 1:06, not running the clock out. Gardenier in shotgun, again throws to the sideline. It's complete for an 8-yard pickup. That is to Ben Mayle.
Nice job, Big Sky. Boom, boom.
101, and they've had some good field goals this year, keep in mind. Jim Selstead, we saw him hit a 35-yarder earlier this year. So he's got a pretty good leg on him.
Second and about 2. Clock is stopped at 101.
Back to throw again. Down into the end zone. It's going to get picked off, though. And this is going to be returned pretty well by the Bronx, and he's still running down the sideline. Junior Bergen almost to midfield.
Christian Unger and Everett Fred corral him at the 50-yard line. Billings Senior, 1st and 10, going the other way with 44 seconds to go.
Well, the Bergens have had a big night on kick returns, punt returns, and receptions, as they was kind of predicted to us that they would be effective tonight as receivers, and they certainly have been, and defensive backs.
Let's see what the Senior Bronx dial up on this.
So 2 turnovers for the Eagles, 3 for the Bronx. This is complete for
pickup of almost 10.
They're gonna they're gonna say first down, Coach.
Yeah.
38 seconds. Clock's running. Matt throws aloft to the sideline, complete out of bounds. Clock stops. Jet Rebish pushes Max Evenson out of bounds. 30 seconds to go.
That was a pretty soft touch on that little loft pass by Plaster. 2nd and 5.
Looks deep, 'deep, 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 'deep,
Nice, great effort. Sure hands.
Junior Bergen on the catch.
They are moving the ball 26 seconds ago, first and 10.
You can tell they practiced this, Coach. Quick time.
Empty the backfield with motion.
Another touch pass.
Oh.
Looked complete.
Boy, great catch.
To the 18. They're making some moves here. They're in field goal position now with 20 seconds. They have one timeout left. They're in the red zone now. Motion away. Going to the corner. He's open and caught for a touchdown.
He's in.
That is an 18-yard touchdown pass with 13 seconds left in the half.
Boy, that was an impressive drive by Billings Sr.
It really was, Coach. So effective.
And
Nick Ellison on the catch.
Boy, the receivers did a great job of catching the football, and Plaster just flawless on delivery.
So the Eagles on the turnover might have got a little greedy there with the interception, and it cost them. It cost them the tie game potentially here with the PAT upcoming. This is Seth D'Ambrosia, and it is good. And yes, indeed, we are tied 14-all. The Broncs come back after the interception and take it quickly downfield to tie it up. We'll be back with the kickoff after this. 13 seconds until halftime. We are tied 14-14. Billings Broncs and Big Sky Eagles. Bob Hermes with Tim Roscoe. Great game in Missoula County Stadium. Fumbled here on the kickoff. And it's taken at the 25. There's 7 seconds. The whistles have now blown. We'll see if the Eagles take a knee, which is likely.
And he had an alley to the right side here, and it looked like he was going to take it.
We mentioned that the turnovers have really been the result, but the Eagles off the turnover, the Broncs so efficient on that last drive, tied it up. They are going to take a knee here and go talk about it at halftime. Tim, what are you thinking if you're the Eagles coach, and or what are you thinking if you're the Broncs coach right now?
You know, what a great game. I think, for Billings Senior, they need to quit turning the ball over. That last drive was impressive, and I think they showed that they can definitely move the football as Big Sky can as well. They just unfortunately had a turnover in a situation where maybe they could have converted, but great first half. I love the play calling and lots of defense and great game.
All right, well, it's up for grabs. We'll be back with second half action to see who can prevail in just a minute.
Welcome back to Prep Game of the Week, sponsored by Missoula Bone and Joint, MontanaMotorMall.com, Fast Trip Conoco, and Les Schwab Tire.
Second half action at Missoula County Stadium, ready to get underway. Big Sky all tied up with the Billings Broncs, 14-all. Bob Hermes with Tim Roscoe. And we are underway. A short kick taken at the 20-yard line. Jet Rebish down the sideline and out of bounds. Actually, that was Blitz Lorengo on the return. He's had a couple nice returns tonight.
Yeah, he took that on the fly and got it upfield. Good field position.
Well, the scoring in the first half, Senior scored first on a 24-yard touchdown at 7:35, and then Jana Caro took over, had a 28-yard run, and then it scored again on a Wildcat run, taking the lead 14-0. We've got flags here. And then with just 13 seconds left in the second quarter, the Broncs tied it up on an 18-yard pass. Actually, Jana Caro's first touchdown was a 2-yard run and then a 7-yard run. Both of those coming in the first quarter.
After an illegal substitution on the Eagles, they'll start 1st and 10.
Little draw play, inside handoff, gets about 5 yards. Janet Carroll on that. Big Sky had 9 first downs in the first half. They rushed 21 times for 79 yards, had 53 yards passing. Andrew was 6 out of 11, 2 interceptions. They ran 32 plays on offense.
Big Sky comes out, 4 receivers to the right, 1 left, empty backfield.
Quick toss here to the right side. Little screen actually. And
Everett Fred.
good defense by the Bronx. Number 24, Austin Conway on the tackle. Jet Rebish had 1 reception in the first half. Andrew was 5 of 2, or 5 of 10 throwing. Everett Fred had 2 receptions for 29 yards. Ben Mall had 2 for 13, and Coulter had 2 catches for 11 yards. Again, the middle of the field
Saw that
picked
coming.
off.
Boy,
Great catch by Junior Bergen.
big turnover for Billings Senior.
Another turnover. We're all tied up in the turnover department, 3-all.
Great field position.
So the Bronx now take over. They were 14 rushes in the first half, 162 yards passing. Matt was 15 of completions on 19 throws, 1 interception.
So Billings Senior, after the interception, will take over 1st and 10.
And there's a penalty, Coach. Looks like it might have been on the Eagles. Personal foul. That'll help the Bronx immensely on 15 yards.
Ow.
So again, Matt was 15 out of 19, throwing 1 interception in the first half. Bergen was the leading receiver with 76 yards.
Boy, Plaster just threaded the needle on that between 2 defenders.
Nice throw. Max Evenson on that, down to the 7-yard line. Evenson had 4 catches for 33 yards in the first half, by the way. Knocking on the door now. 1st and goal. Handoff inside. Good run and good defense by the Eagles. Sean Husby on the tackle.
Nice job, Big Sky defensively swarming to the ball.
That was Gunnar Haig on the run for the Bronx.
2nd and goal, ball on the 6-yard line.
Stay with a 3 wide receivers to the left side here. Little motion. Inside handoff. Oh, and down to the 1-yard line. Gunnar Haig takes it inside. They're going to mark it right at the 1. 3rd down.
Costly turnovers.
Yeah, it's all been about turnovers tonight. Each team has 3. Eagles have 1 here in the first half. Another inside handoff.
Oh, I think he got it crossed, yes.
They throw a touchdown. Inside handoff. That is Gunnar on the touchdown. Gunnar Haig with a 2-yard run.
So with 9:04 left in the 3rd quarter, Billings Senior Bronx strike first blood in the 2nd half after an interception, turnover, short field. PAT's up and good.
So they take the lead 21-14 with 9:04 here in the third quarter. Back right after this. Austin Conway ready to kick off, or preparing to kick off to the Eagles. Again, Jet Rebish back to return, along with Blitz Lauren Go. Short kick taken at the 25. It'll be first down there. Zane Holland on the return for the Eagles, one of the upbacks.
Boy, nice scoop by Zane. That ball was had some velocity on it.
So the Bronx answer quickly here in the third quarter off the turnover.
Big Sky will take over on the 37-yard line, 1st and 10.
Quick flag here. Been a lot of flags tonight on procedure calls, which is unusual late in the season like this, or middle of the season. First and 15 now. Wildcat formation here for the Eagles. They have run this quite a bit in the second half. Little fly sweep with Jet Rebish. Going to stretch the field, and there's a flag in the area of holding here, which is, if it is holding, Tim, it'll really force the Eagles back on what was a 1st and 15.
Boy, penalties and mistakes early here in the second half are plaguing the Big Sky Eagles.
We mentioned in the area of holding. We'll see what the referee calls here.
I think you're right.
So it'll be 1st and 25 now.
The worst part of it is the field position.
Again, Wildcat formation. They're going to look to throw out of this, and the Bronx are everywhere about it, and didn't fool them a bit. Led in the tackle by Zach Winner for the Bronx. He's a senior nose guard for the Bronx.
And a loss of a couple brings up 2nd and a long ways.
Call it 20, well, almost 30 yards, Tim. Again, the Bronx had that play totally diagnosed. Quick pass here by Andrew to the corner. This one's going to help the Eagles quite a bit.
Yeah, that'll.
About a 12-yard pickup by Coulter there. Third and 17 now, they're calling it. 7:59 in the third. Bronx lead 21-14. Little swing outlet pass. Bronx have good defense there.
Wyatt Sheen, number 11. Nice effort.
Bubba Bergen on the stop for the Bronx.
And Bob, I think the good thing about this is they've regained about 20 yards of field position.
Oren Bergen back to return the kick, along with his teammate and cousin Junior Bergen. Junior's going to let it bounce, and it bounces well for the Eagles inside the 10-yard line. A big bounce for the Eagles.
Boy, nice punt and coverage. More importantly, putting this Billings Senior Bronx deep in their own territory.
So 21-14, Bronx lead. Again, we want to thank our sponsors tonight, helping us out all year on these. Officials ready to go.
Bronx take over. 7:12 left here in the third quarter. 1st and 10. On their own 8.
Inside handoff. Good run by the Bronx. He's still going inside. Gunnar Haig picks up first down.
Wyatt Shin on the initial hit.
They move the sticks. Ball's at the 22 now. And we got an early start here against the offense. We mentioned our sponsors, Missoula Motor Mall, Les Schwab Tires, Missoula Bone and Joint, and Fast Trip Conoco.
1st and 15 for senior.
Oh, nice run again by Gunnar. He is a strong running back.
Zane Holland on the tackle for the Eagles. 2nd and about 9.
Quick toss over to the Bergen on the right side. Picks up a few. Again, a correction to Montana Motor Mall. I said Missoula. Should have been Montana Motor Mall, thanks to their sponsorship. Tackled that time by Brady Tabish. Gunner on the run. First down.
Billings senior Bob trying to establish the run here and moving it down the field.
Yeah, they're going to, as you thinking about using the clock, and they are right now to their advantage with the lead. Calling the illegal formation here, so this will help the Eagles out. Tim, are you surprised by all the flags tonight?
Yeah, I am, especially at this point in the season. Third and 8 for senior.
Going to the corner, and they make it look pretty easy.
Boy, nice timing.
Oren Bergen on the catch. Another flag. Holding. That'll help the Eagles out a bunch because that was a first down.
And Plaster again putting the ball right on the money. His receiving corps doing a great job catching the football.
So another 3rd and 20, 25 here. 3rd or 4th time tonight that either team has been in a real long situation. Quick toss on the screen, flanker screen to the outside, and he picks up 6 yards on it. Ben Mail on the tackle. Good job by Ben.
Brings up a 4th and 15 punting situation for Billings Senior. And Bob, the Eagles should end up with some good field position here.
Austin Conway on to punt. Hunter Meinzen back to return for the Eagles along with Ben Mail. High kick, high punt. It takes a big Bronc roll down to the 40, 39-yard line. No return. .454, Bronx lead 21-14. I want to thank our cameramen tonight. Nick Good up above. Thanks, Nick, for the shots. Jim Sanders working the sidelines tonight. Thanks to our spotter, Steve Resner, helping out upstairs.
Big guy taking over. 1st and 10. Ball in about the
Wildcat.
38-yard
Wildcat, Jenna Carroll, 9.5 yards, Coach.
Boy, I like that. And that's really their bread and butter.
Yep, he does a super job, and they're going to give him 10 yards, 1st down. He had 47 in the first half, so I'm sure he's got almost 70 yards now. Another one, Wildcat to the right. Jana Carroll gets 8 this time.
Boy, he just reads that so well. In his lateral movement, he plants and he's gone.
You can tell his linemen really enjoy blocking for him too. They're used to that play, getting out and leading for him up front.
Well, they're doing a nice job tonight because they are outsized.
Another flag prior to the snap. On the offense, false start, so that'll take you from a 2nd and 3 to 2nd and 8 now.
Coach Matt Johnson's probably pulling his hair out with all of the flags. Those can become very frustrating. 4:26 left here in the 3rd quarter.
Same Wildcat to the right this time. Good defense by the Bronx. That was Dostal Garrett.
Pick up
Garrett Dostal on the tackle.
Of 1, 3rd and 5 for the Eagles. Ball just over midfield on the 46-yard line. Big play here.
Quarterback keep, little fake, and a good throw, tipped and incomplete.
Man, I'll tell you what,
try.
He had a second chance at that too, and some great defense by the senior secondary.
Almost took out 2 of our cameramen down there, Jim Sanders and I think Derek Berkeley down there. Almost got run over.
They must have got a good shot on that.
Good try by the Eagles, kind of a trick play. We haven't seen that run tonight, so.
Little play action bootleg.
That was on 3rd down. Now it's 4th. They'll be punting.
4th and 5.
Again, keep in mind how effective.
Great bounce.
How effective the Bronx have been on these returns, but this one's away from Oren and he can't return it, so that helps the Eagles out.
Right down in the corner.
Yeah.
Took a big sky bounce.
Down to the 8.
Back the senior Bronx right up against their own end zone.
That's a good way to handle it, Coach. Just don't kick to the returner, right?
Boy, if you can get that done, that's the best bet, and then get a good bounce along with it.
Because Oren Bergen is very quick. Inside handoff.
Boy, nice stick. Chet Reebich.
Kenny Flink on the initial tackle for the Eagles. Good job by Flink.
Yeah. A good high-low on that.
Jet Rebish helping out. 3:15 and counting. Bronx would love to get out of this hole. Good run again.
Pickup of about 5.
Sean Husby on the tackle for the Bronx. Sean, a sophomore.
Really a big down right here, Bob. I think Big Sky needs to hold him here.
2:35.
To keep some good field position. Clock's running.
Back motions away. Matt's going to scramble, try to pick up the first down on his own, and he does.
Ben Mayo, you know, nice hit.
But Matt able to scramble for the first down.
Christian Unger almost had him. Forced him a little bit deeper.
2:13 here in the third. Inside handoff. Oh, and big hole this time. First down, running right up the gut. Gunnar Haig. Gunnar, a 200-pound senior, tackled by Wyatt Shin.
I think we got a Billings senior Bronc that had a leg calf cramp.
Looks like that's Max Evenson. He's a senior wide receiver.
So Billings senior, 1st and 10, right on the 30-yard line. Clock's running.
Quick throw to Bergen. He picks up 8.
Boy, that
well tackled by Tavish.
Right on the money.
Mail also helping out on the tackle.
Second and 3 for Billings.
Big drive here by the Broncs. They're controlling the clock and running it down the field, as you see there by Gunnar Haig. First down. Clock will run after the change set at 1:27.
Well, it's a good thing Zane Holland made that tackle right there. He'd have been upfield a lot farther.
You know, Tim, I remember many a Bronc team in Frenchtown doing this to their opponents, where they just control the ball and keep running the clock.
We tried.
I remember.
Oh, man.
Nice play there, though, by the Eagles, and they needed that.
Christian Unger.
Christian made a big play, and that was needed by the Eagles.
Boy, and that isn't his first one either. Nice job.
58 seconds now here in the third.
2nd and 15 for the Broncs.
Unger with a big play, making it 2nd and 15.
Boy, and I'll tell you, Christian has had his hands full with those horses on that side of the offensive line.
Gunnar up the left side, and he's still going.
Great effort.
Yeah, he seems to get better as the time goes on here. Husby on the tackle.
He's a load.
3rd and 6 now, coming back with 17 seconds.
Boy, again, you know, a big down for the Big Sky Eagles right here. Ball spotted right on the 50-yard line. 3rd and about 6. Trying to slow down these Billings senior Broncs.
Quick throw and a catch by Bergen. He slips the tackle, and he's got a first down.
Boy, they had him for a 4th down play.
His quickness is really special. He's fun to watch.
Yes, he is.
First down, that'll likely end the quarter if they want to, because the clock will start when the chains are set. Clock is running now, and that will be the end of the third quarter. We are 21-14. Billings with the lead and the ball. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after this. Fourth and final quarter at Missoula County Stadium. The Eagles trail by 7. Billings Broncs at 3-2 would love to get a win and improve their playoff opportunities. Trying to run the clock here. They've crossed midfield now on this drive. Inside handoff, breaks a tackle, and he's down the right side. First down as he runs over a couple people. Boy, and we mentioned Gunnar Haig seems to get better as the game goes on, Coach. Kind of reminds me of one of those backs that just keeps, feed me and keep me going, right?
Yeah, he is a load.
200-pound senior, and as we mentioned, just seems to get stronger as the night goes on.
Andrew Gardner on the stop. Second and short.
Gunner again, left side, first down. Kind of makes it look easy. Inside the 30 now. Eagles really need a stop. They trail by 7.
Bronx first and 10 on the 29-yard line. And moving. They come out 3 receivers to the right, 1 left.
Quick pass, caught in the seam, and it's a first down or very close to it.
Boy, they have connected on that several times. Very efficient with that.
Matt Plaster has been efficient throughout the night. One interception downfield, but other than that, he's been on the money.
Second and short. Less than 1. Motion coming across.
Looking deep now. Caught to the inside. It'll be first and goal at the 2-yard line.
Boy, that
nice catch by Max Evenson, the senior. Gonna mark it back to the 4-yard line.
Plaster's throw was right on the line. A bullet.
Staying in shotgun here, not coming under center. 3 receivers to the right. They make 1 adjustment, bring him back inside. Inside handoff now to Hunter Gunner. Inside touchdown.
Boy.
4-yard run.
He weaved his way through the defense.
That's his second touchdown tonight. First one was a 2-yard run. This one's a 4-yard run.
And the Billings Senior Bronx with 10:31 to go here in the 4th quarter go up 2 scores.
Ready with their PAT attempt. This is Seth D'Ambrosia. He's been perfect so far tonight. And he is again, so 28-14 they lead. 10:31 to go. We'll be back after this. Back to action in Missoula County Stadium. The Bronx with a 28-14 lead now. Time starting to work against the Eagles, but there is still enough time. This drive will be critical. Jet Rebish here. And he breaks tackles down to the 40. 45, one of the fastest players on the team, and Jet shows it there. Good run back by him.
Boy, a shoestring tackle, or he'd have been gone to the house.
That was big help for his team, and nice way to get them in field position to get an important score, which they need right now.
Everett Fred right here.
Oh, another penalty. Everybody's been jumping tonight. I'm sure we've had over 20 penalties. I don't have an official count, but it seems like 20 is an easy number tonight.
I would say at least.
That one's going to go against Billings.
Must have broke the neutral zone.
10-22. Ball's at midfield.
Nice break for Big Sky. They come out 3 receivers right, 1 left.
Inside handoff. Giannicaro.
Close to a first down.
About a half a yard short as the side judge is marking it. So it'll be
inches.
Second and short. 10 minutes now. Ball clock's running.
Same formation again. 3 wide to the right, 1 left.
Eagles throw a little
Everett
screen here. First down and a flag, though. Could be a face mask or a hold. It's a hold against the Eagles, so a first down they had, and now it'll drive them back. You know the Broncs will be wanting to take this.
Hold it on the offense. Repeat second down.
That was interesting, Bob, to have a hold at the spot of the ball or very close to it.
Yeah, it was a little screen, flanker screen, and side judge threw the flag. 9:40 and counting. 2nd and 8.
2 receivers both sides for the Eagles.
Pump fake, another screen, middle screen this time.
Giannicaro with the ball.
First down. Tim, that's your play.
Boy, he runs out well.
I know Coach Roscoe called that play many a time, and it works for a first down.
Oh, that.
You always said short side of the field, too, so there you go.
Coach Now must have heard us thinking.
First down, Eagles. Critical drive here for the Eagles, by the way, with this point in the game. Swing pass to Giannicaro. Kind of lets his blockers, follows his blockers for 5 yards. Good job.
Great effort after initial hit by Coulter.
Good fill by the Broncs.
2nd and 5.
Gunter Haig on the tackle there. He's not only running the ball tonight, he's playing defense too. Good player for the Broncs. Back to pass, looking deep. He's throwing deep. He's open. Touchdown.
Holy cow, Ben Mayo.
Good job. That was a 40-yard, well, let's call it a 34-yard touchdown to Ben Mayo.
Boy, nice job, Andrew Gardner.
34-yard TD. Ben Mayo, he tends to catch all those deep routes and intercept deep routes.
Boy, that ball was right in the breadbasket, and that was a long throw for Andrew. Nice job.
PAT, Jim Stensland is good. So we are not done yet. 21-28. It's in question at Missoula County Stadium. Back with more exciting action on Prep Game of the Week after this. Jim Stensland getting ready to kick off with 8:32. Eagles have drawn to within 1 touchdown and a PAT of tying it up. 21-28. Back to return Junior Bergen, and he's got it at the 2. He's quick. He breaks a tackle down the sideline to the 25 and driven out of bounds. Good fill that time by Brady Tabish. Brady's had a nice night tonight.
Boy, he's a returner, Bob, that you got to get downfield and break down and be ready to move laterally because he is so quick.
Broncs have several really impressive players. Talked a lot about Garrison Petzel, but Matt Placer at quarterback, Gunnar Haig, running back, has been very effective.
So senior, 1st and 10 on the 22.
Counter action, but they give it to Haig.
Boy, he is a horse.
Yeah, right now he's probably worthy of the game ball for the Broncs. Again, Chris Murdoch, very impressed with him in pregame and good job he's done here with the team. Mark Seltzer, the previous head coach, has done a great job as well. Now the athletic director at senior.
those were some big shoes to fill.
No doubt. First down. Nice little quick pass to the outside. That was to Oren Bergen.
He showed some speed there.
Junior's cousin, as we mentioned earlier.
I don't think I've seen either one of those guys drop a ball.
That's true. 7:44. The wind has picked up a little bit. There was nothing earlier, but now a little breeze is kicked up to the south, which is the direction the Broncs are heading, by the way. Here's a Haig to the outside.
Boy, nice job of by Ben Mayo coming up, forcing it back inside, and then making the play.
You just have to give the Eagles a lot of credit, too. Their players play so hard. Everybody. There's just no quit in the Eagles.
And they're giving up some size up front against Senior.
Well, Matt Andrews is the nose. Unger, we've mentioned all night long. Jim Stensland at the other tackle position. Quick pass over the top of him to the corner now. They get about 6 yards on this.
Bring up a third and about 3. Clock's running at 6:45 left here in the fourth quarter.
It is a big down for both teams here.
Yes, it is.
Broncs would love to control this, and the Eagles would love a stop. Oh, incomplete. The clock will stop here, and the Broncs will probably have to punt it.
Boy, Andrew Gardner saw that. He broke inside, and I think he was thinking pick time. Nice defense.
Punting team comes on for the Broncs as they want to protect their 7-point lead.
Boy, big stop, you know, for Big Sky. The Eagles doing a very nice job defensively on that drive.
Hunter Meinzen back to return for the Eagles. Austin Conway on to punt. Conway with a good kick. Meinzen calls a fair catch at the 21 where he makes the catch.
Good job of getting the ball fielded on that, Bob. You know, not giving up considerable more field position.
Well, we saw the Eagles on the last drive throw a deep ball 34 yards to Ben Mayo. That worked. Plenty of time here for the Eagles with 6:18. They need a touchdown.
They're 1st and 10 on the 22-yard line.
Field goal won't help them much. Inside handoff to Giannicaro, picks up 3. Host of Broncs on the stop. And guess who's at the bottom of that pile?
The big horse.
Their senior leader, Petzel. Garrison Petzel. .545 and counting. Andrew on the carry, and he gets 2 or 3 yards.
Boy, nice job by him. Getting out, seeing he needed to cut it up, and got in the lane. And
another flag goes down. Late. It was a late flag.
It was.
Zach Winter on the tackle for the Broncs. See what Mr. Toshoff calls here. Personal foul against the Broncs. That'll help the Eagles with the first down.
Boy, that's...
Side judge, I believe, threw that flag.
That's going to hurt. Senior.
Giannicaro on the keep, 6-yard pickup.
Boy, yards after initial contact by Coulter is impressive.
Yeah, you speak about a back who gets better as the game goes on. He certainly does. Sam Jacobson on the tackle there for the Bronx.
Does a great job of getting the pad level down. Second and about 5 for the Eagles.
Blitz coming here by the Bronx, and it works out for them. They were definitely coming after Coulter on that one.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Coulter packed it upfield for a couple more steps instead of a loss.
Morgan Harmon on the blitz that worked out for him, along with Garrett Dostal.
3rd and 3 for the Eagles.
Dostal Garrett.
Ball just over midfield.
Giannicaro again the other way. Not this time. Not this time. That was Gunnar Haig. Mentioned he's playing both ways. 4:10. Clock starting to become a consideration.
Boy, critical down right here for the Eagles and for Senior.
Billings Senior, again, they'd love a win to get to the playoff opportunity. They go to Butte next week, where they host Butte, and then they have Hellgate. They're going to throw here, and it's incomplete. And there is a flag really late. Ben Mail threw that on a receiver throw, but nothing we've seen before from them. See if they call interference there, Coach.
Boy, there was contact, but clearly they're
going to call interference on the Bronx, but the ball was well short of the receivers. It'll be a first down for the Eagles after the call here. Now the Billings crowd doesn't like the call, but the Eagles crowd loves it. First down now, inside the red zone, or near the red zone here.
Could end up being the play of the game.
3 minutes and 43. Little hitch. Oh, and it's incomplete on the left side. Dropped.
Well, it looked like Ben slipped out there when it planted and curled back inside, and
you don't see Ben miss many catches.
No.
That's one of very few that he'll drop. 2nd and 10 coming back. Clock stopped at 3:39.
2 receivers both sides for the Eagles.
Blitz, big blitz by the Bronx. Andrews got a scramble. He's going to keep it and run. Cuts back. Oh, and he's down to the 16, 17-yard line.
Boy,
first down.
Boy, that was a touchdown-saving tackle by, I think it was Haig.
It was Haig, Coach. It was Gunnar.
You know what, Bob? What a great decision by Andrew. You know, he saw open field, packed it away, and
first down, 6-3, 20 and counting.
Got him down in the red zone.
The blitz kind of hurt the Bronx that time. He's going to run again. This is their Wildcat with Giannicaro out of bounds with the clock's running. I thought he got out of bounds, but they must have kept him in bounds.
That did it. It did look like he was out.
And it's still running. 2:53 and counting.
Wildcat.
2nd and 1 yard here. They can get a first down here. And they run a Wildcat and give it to the other back.
Boy, nice job of getting up in a small seam.
That's Jet Rebish, who's a tough runner. It's 1st and goal now. The clock will stop momentarily anyway.
Great effort, Jet. Holy cow.
Till the ball's whistled ready for play. Now they wind it. 1st and goal, 21-28.
Wildcat formation again.
Giannicaro is going to run all the way to the sideline and try to outrun the defense.
And pack him into the end zone.
He does.
He does.
Touchdown.
Wow.
A 6-yard touchdown.
Boy, he just reads his blocks so well, and the field on the run. Great effort.
2:22 left in the game. It's been a wonderful game tonight. Jim Hesland.
Nice job of the Eagles' offensive line blocking on that.
Selstad to do the kicking here as always, and he does. And Jim gets it through. We are tied at 28 all. 22-22. We will keep it here and talk about it as we look at the Eagles run over to their sideline. Coach, as we watch him huddle up over there with Matt Johnson and his crew, what are you thinking?
Boy, Billings Senior has already showed us once tonight how efficient they are in their short passing game. And right before half, and I'm thinking that's what we're going to see here. They've got plenty of time to get it down the field, or enough time to get it down the field into the end zone. So that's what I'd be anticipating. I'm thinking that Coach Matt's thinking the same thing.
And turnovers were a big factor early. Both teams now with 3, but they've been both effective here of late. We mentioned that the Broncs have Butte next week in Billings and then Hellgate. The Eagles have Flathead next week in Kalispell at Legends Stadium, and then they've got Bozeman here back in Missoula the week after. So some big games upcoming.
Billings Senior with their 3 Flyers deep. All of them are a threat.
No doubt. Might be a good idea to kick away from them. They do accidentally as it goes. Well,
it didn't go out of bounds. I thought it was going to too, and they get it on the 35.
Bergen almost corralled at the 5, and he scrambles out of it.
Boy, what a great effort on getting the ball out of there.
That was Junior Bergen. 2:13. It's all set up right here. Offense, defense. See who prevails, or if we go to overtime. Tim, we haven't had one of those this year.
No.
That's a possibility.
Yes, it is.
First down. Ball's at the 17-yard line. Swing pass. Eagles rally to it. Good tackling. Kyle Martin's on the stop. Also Andrew Gardner on the stop. 150 and counting. Broncs.
2nd and 6.
Not in a big hurry here. Going deep though, down there, he's open. Oh, and the ball's overthrown. He was open.
Yes, he was.
If that ball would have had a little less on it, he was open. I think Matt Johnson might have just had a bit of a heart stoppage there, Coach. Well, the clock will be stopped with 1:33. It'll be 3rd and 7. Well, the Eagles might be thinking about getting the ball back here too.
Yeah.
Certainly been an exciting game. Oh, almost intercepted. Almost intercepted by Ben Mayle. He was seeing the end zone, Coach.
Yes, he was, and he'd have been there. There was nobody in front of him.
Second one he's dropped, and his eyes probably popped out of his head there as you see a good shot of him. He's shaking his head. Well, the Broncs will have to punt with 1:59. You got to think about a punt block here potentially.
Bring the heat.
And, of course, there's always don't rough the punter right now. Meinzen back to return this. High punt. And it gets a Bronc bounce to the 30. 122, 29-yard line when it started. So, Coach, Eagles have all of their timeouts left with 122. What are you thinking?
Man, just stay with what got you there. I think, just keep running the offense.
Well, and we mentioned Jim Selstad has a good leg on him. We've seen him hit some 35 and 40-yard field goals this year, so they really only need
30, 35, 40 yards.
Maybe 40
offense.
yards to be in field goal position. First down. Andrew's going to roll a bit and goes 12 yards deep, and it looked like it was caught.
Yeah.
Good catch, and it was a second effort.
Great effort, Ben Mayo.
Yep, he made up for one of those drops earlier, didn't he?
He went up and took that, and the defender was right with him and popped it out, and he grabbed it again.
Clock's running, though, with 55 seconds now.
2nd and 2.
Inside handoff, first down. The clock will stop as they move the chains. 48 seconds. They need to hurry, though. And I'm sure they practice this quite a bit, but they really are in a need to hustle. Clock's winding now.
The Eagles come out through receivers right, one left.
Andrew looking deep. Now he's going to flush and get out of bounds. 5-yard gain.
Good decision.
34 seconds on the clock. Remember, the Eagles have timeouts here to use if they need them. They need about 25 more yards to be in field goal range.
2nd down at about 6. Again, 3 receivers right, 1 left.
And he throws it away out of bounds. One of the assistant coaches caught it. 3rd down coming back. Probably 4 down territory.
29 seconds in regulation. Same formation. 3 right, 1 left.
It's complete for a first down. Clock will stop. 23 seconds. It will wind once they move the chains.
Coulter Janikiro with the reception. Chains move.
They're in a huddle, and they may take a timeout here. They do. We will step aside and get a break as well. Exciting action back after this. Back to action. You see Coach Nile visiting with his team after the timeout with 23 seconds. Dan Nile's been in a lot of these situations as O-coordinator for many a year at Big Sky. They need 20 yards to be in reasonable field goal position. They have timeouts left. They have 2 left. 23 seconds. Andrew, pump fake. Throws it away wisely. And they're going to throw intentional grounding. It looked like he was out of the tackle box. And Petzel sacked him, but we'll see.
I don't think there was any receiver.
Yeah, that'll drive him back. Clock's at 18 seconds. Well, I'm sure the Broncs will take the penalty and drive him back here. The good news for the Eagles is they can play for overtime, but they'd love to play for a field goal.
That's the worst part of that, is loss of down.
Well, with the clock at 18 and 2nd down, it's more about field position. They need 35 yards here in the next 2 plays. They probably got enough time for 3 plays with timeouts. Oh, the swing pass will hurt them, though. That didn't do much good. They'll need a timeout here, unless they just want to go to overtime. And it looks like they do. Surprisingly here, I thought they'd have taken a timeout and taken a shot, Tim, but they don't. So we're going to go to overtime, and we'll be back with overtime at Missoula County Stadium after this. We're back with overtime at Missoula County Stadium. Bob Hermes with Tim Roscoe. Steve Resner, our spotter tonight. Nick Good up above on camera. Jim Sanders down below. It's been a great game, as we thought. We didn't really expect it necessarily to go to overtime. So here's the scenario. Each team will get a possession from the 10-yard line. Each team has one timeout in the overtime period. So the Eagles won the toss and elected to go on defense first. Bronx throw into the end zone right away and score on the first play. Bergen on the touchdown for 10 yards in overtime. They made that look easy, Coach.
Yes, and quick.
So Matt throws a TD on the first play in overtime to Junior Bergen. And again, it's not the number of plays, but now the Eagles will be forced to score on their possession. PAT upcoming.
And if they do, another decision on whether you're going to kick it or go for two.
Good point. Seth D'Ambrosia here on the PAT. This will be important. And it's good. So now the Eagles will go on offense, and we'll keep it here and discuss it.
The clock not being a factor.
Right, no time on the clock. So again, Tim, is this something that you'd have practiced in your weekly routine with your club?
You know, we did. Didn't spend a lot of time on it. We didn't have a lot of overtimes, although we went 4 overtimes with Darby, I remember. Came down to the last play of the 4th overtime.
All right, well, the Eagles here have their shot on offense. Here's their Wildcat formation with Giannicaro running to the wide side. He picks up a couple. Again, good fill by the Bronx. Petzel on the tackle. Dossel Garrett also helping out on that. They stretched him out a bit. Only 2 yards, though. It'll be 2nd and goal.
From the 8. Ball on the right hash mark.
Eagles switch to the field side of the formation, wide side. They run to the narrow side. This is Giannicaro, and there's nothing this time.
Boy, tough defense by Senior.
Good defense.
Bring up
Johnny McCluskey on the stop.
3rd and goal.
Eagles might have to think about a pass here, Coach, on 3rd down.
On the 8.
The runs have not been super effective here, only 2 yards and 2 runs.
I'm thinking giving Coulter some field to operate in, coming to the wide side.
Ben Mayle wide right. They're staying in the run formation here. They're going to throw, and it's caught in the back of the end zone. They say no good, though. That was Mayle on the intended reception.
You know, I like that call. Really, it was the only problem is into the short side of the field.
It all comes down to this, 4th and game. 4th and game, they've got to get to the end zone or it's over. Blitz coming by the Bronx. Oh, and that didn't really have a chance. Throw to Giannicaro, and this game is over. As you can see, the Bronx celebrating on their sideline.
What a great game. Both teams should be commended.
35-28, and you're right, Tim. It was a great football game. Both teams battled throughout. The Eagles trailed early and came back, took the lead. Bronx came back, tied it up at halftime. Then the Bronx came back and took the lead in the 3rd quarter. And then we tied it up at the end, and then the Broncs scored on the first play of overtime. Again, your thoughts, Coach?
Boy, you know, both teams just played every down right to the end of the game, and I love that. Boy, game like this, it's tough to have a loser.
Really is. And next week is a big one too. We want to invite everybody back. We've got Hellgate and Sentinel in the famous crosstown rivalry, the oldest rivalry in the region. Sentinel and Hellgate, always a coin flip, although Sentinel's probably favored coming in, but the Knights have been surging here of late, so we're looking forward to that. Tim, always great working with you. Thank you so much. Thank you to our camera guys, Nick and Jim. Steve Resner, thanks for spotting. And again, our viewers and sponsors, thanks so much. It's been a great night from Missoula County Stadium. Bob Hermes saying thanks for watching.